Hello my friends, this is your Warm and Cool Color City Part 1. Today we're just going to work on our drawing steps and adding details to our Warm and Cool Color City. You're going to start with a pencil first and then trace with a black permanent marker. Because pencil doesn't show up very well on the camera, I'm going to go straight to the black marker to draw. If you're feeling really brave, you can too, but don't be ashamed if you want to draw with the pencil first and then trace afterwards. That's perfectly fine. I'm going to start by making my city with some triangle tops. I'm going to make them all different sizes, and I'm going to spread them out across my paper. Now from here I'm going to add some vertical lines, one from each corner and then one from the middle. This creates a 3D form. It now has height, width, and depth. And this is going to become the start of a skyscraper. I'm going to go ahead and add my vertical lines for the rest of them. And if you really want to, you can go ahead and use a ruler for this step, but it's not really necessary. Once you have your first layer of skyscrapers done, you're going to put more behind them. So I'm going to make even more triangle tops, but these ones are going to be different heights. Some of them might go off the paper and be cropped. Some of them might tuck behind other buildings. Now that I have my next layer, I'm going to go ahead and make my lines that drop down, my verticals. But when I touch the other buildings, I'm going to stop. This is going to create overlapping, and it's going to create the illusion that I have a real 3D city with different buildings on different streets. Now, if you really want to, you could even go back and add a third layer. But it's not 100% necessary. You do want to leave some room for the sky details. For the sky, I'm going to pick a spot. I'll start over here. And put a circle or an oval. And you're going to make another one around it. And another one around that. You might wind up cropping where things go off the paper and then back on the paper. When you get to the buildings, you're going to stop, skip ahead, skip ahead, skip ahead, and then continue. This is going to create the illusion of a sunset behind your city. And just keep going until you fill the paper. Now, as for details on the buildings, well, those details are going to be up to you. You could add fire escapes, you could add billboards, water towers, helicopter pads, but the most important thing your building should have are windows. The style of the windows could be different for each building, or you can make a pattern with different styles. Try to add as much variety in as you can, though, to make it more visually interesting. I'm going to go ahead and enter fast forward mode so that I can get all of my details on and you can see what the finished work looks like. And there we go. I have my finished city that I can start painting next session. The last thing I'm going to do is tuck my name onto one side of it, and then I'll see you in part 2 for the coloring steps.